Hey, what's up guys? I know most of y'all probably don't know who I am, considering it's my first video, but I'm He's Always Open. And today, I'm coming at you with a nice little post-com of a most wanted game I played on D's Landing today. I focused my build around the Carcano, dual navies, and of course, the infamous Lancaster glitch. And I plan on giving y'all some quick PvP tips for those who have been struggling mastering the current meta. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, starting off really quickly, the current meta is by far the Carcano with a short scope and Slippery Bastard combo. Now, if you don't know what this is, because you're really low level, that's fine. But as you can see with that shot, not only did I one-tap the guy, but I also, when I turned on Deadeye, am basically impervious to getting hit with Painted Black. Now I'm abusing a strategy and a glitch that I figured out with Slippery Bastard, which allows me to maintain regular accuracy while using the card. If you're not familiar with Slippery Bastard, let me explain what the card does for you. So, basically, it majorly tones down your accuracy, but also the accuracy of your opponents. That's supposed to be what the card does. But if you abuse it correctly, it actually doesn't change your accuracy at all. Instead, you get full accuracy while being able to basically be impervious to Painted Black. And look at this poor soldier. Anyway, back to the subject of Painted Black. If you don't know Painted Black, you clearly don't play Red Dead Online. Painted Black is a card that allows you to paint targets while in Deadeye, but it is more commonly used to have 100% accuracy while in Deadeye. Now, that makes the card extremely powerful. You can gun people down as long as they're in your lock-on range, but Slippery provides a counter to that, making sure that people who are trying to use 100% accuracy on you, especially while they use that Lancaster glitch, so they're basically shooting an AK direct at you, instead, you're able to counter them, and all their shots simply just go flying off in other directions. That is why Slippery is extremely powerful. Now, you can of course use other ability card loadouts. If you're going for more of an offensive build, I highly recommend using Painted Black, because the card allows you to melt people from miles away, and you can still snipe people. But the reason Slippery is the new meta is because the Carcano with Express Rounds and Sharpshooter, another passive ability card, is extremely deadly. It allows you to one-shot players who aren't tonicked, and because you are in Slippery, you can't be hit by people using Painted Black. You can't get hit by people using just about anything. In fact, the only things that'll hit you while you're in Slippery are bows, scoped weapons, and throwing weapons. How many times do you get killed by people using scopes, throwing weapons, or bows? Chances are, probably not that many times. Instead, you're probably getting killed by people doing exactly what I'm doing right there. Lancaster glitching, spamming lock-on, things that don't require much skill. But thanks to the buff that snipers got where they now have aim assists, even skillless plebs can snipe. So basically, as long as you're running Slippery, Sharpshooter, and P-conditioning if you want some extra damage, you're gonna win. As long as you stock up on your Deadeye tonics, and maybe a few health tonics just in case things get a little sweaty up in your session, you'll be fine. And I wish I could say I was having fun this game, but to be honest, it's not much fun to be had when you're absolutely demolishing all the competition in your lobby. I mean, look at this. If there was a Red Dead Online esport, it would just be this over and over again. People spamming Slippery, or maybe Painted Black if you want a little bit of variation. And that would be the entire game. I'm airing out these exploits because everybody deserves to have access to them. We shouldn't play a game where only some people have the knowledge of these exploits, and then they use them to completely bully players who are just getting into the game. But that's the current state of the game. And if you don't know these tricks, they will be used against you. Just to give a quick rundown of the Lancaster glitch, because I would say I'd make another video on it, but honestly, I can explain it in about 15 seconds. All you have to do is go into your settings, go to controls, switch your third person and first person controls to standard FPS. Basically all this will do will it'll switch the sprint button from spam X to click on the left stick. And while you're shooting the Lancaster, make sure to only do it with the Lancaster, as with other guns it tends to bug them out. Just spam the crap out of X repeatedly while you're shooting. And if you're using Painted Black, flick on Deadeye, aim for the head, and watch as your opponents drown in a sea of bullets. It's honestly pretty fucked up, because there's really no counter to that, besides chugging a level 3 tonic and running a slow and steady build. But who the hell uses slow and steady after the nerf? Nobody, right? Exactly. Another tip I could give you guys is to please stay stocked up on tonics, especially if you can afford them level 3 tonics. You can get level 3 tonics simply by buying the special health cure pamphlet, and that's really the only level 3 tonic you'll ever need. Level 3 health cures provide a ton of benefits, but mainly they make you damn near unkillable if you're running the right loadout. And of course, with extra time you're using to stay alive, especially if you're using slow and steady or slippery bastard, you won't be getting headshotted. So that extra time can give you more time to use another tonic or survive an E round like I just did right there, even though I was using a level 2. And yeah, that's me summarizing the current exploits in PvP and giving you a nice little 38 kill gameplay. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.